Alright, so I don't know if this is going to work, but I saw it on YouTube, watched a man do it, so I'm just going to have a go. We're going to cut this rectangle out, hopefully. I might have to pull that off because it might catch on fire. It does get rather hot. Okay, I've got this wood here, so I can just go, which isn't quite lined up properly. Alright, let's give it a go. Who knows what's going to happen. It's working! Look at that! I am now a professional aluminium plasma cutting guru. It's obviously not that hard to do. Let me tell you about where I live, right? If I get a machine out and it has a particular sound, it draws certain people in. And today, hello Pete!
G'day Wayne.
Pete's come over because he had the plasma cutter going. What a world we live in, isn't it awesome? Alright, we've cut our aluminium and we're about to clean them up, and then we'll put them on the frame, and then I've just figured out I'm probably going to bolt them instead of trying to rivet them, because at least when they're bolted I can undo them, and rivets occasionally do have a habit of breaking when you don't want them to. So anyway, and the other thing was, I'll show you my bike and how my bike looks, and then explain why we've done what we're doing. Alright, so here we go. So, that's the standard, like, heavy duty bars, and you can see they connect in here. They have the brackets to hook your bags on. They go down and they bolt to the frame down here. On the other side they stick out, they actually stick out further. Yeah, they do. This side sticks out further to clear the exhaust. Same deal, bolt, brackets and stuff and holes. And then there's the one that runs down here, bolts to the frame down there. Great idea, really strong. Used it when, well, I didn't use it when I went away across the desert. I had them on, and I had them on just because I had a lot of weight on here. We only used top bags, and we'll explain why we did that in a minute. So with Mark's bike, he's asked me if I can make something that's more streamlined to the bike. So as you can see, his exhaust is there, it comes down and it follows the line, and it basically follows the line of this here, where my one sits well. I can get my hands in there, sits down on the outside. So that's what he wants. He wants a streamlined one. The other day I made him up a toolbox, so here, which is pretty basic. You can just go to Bunnings and get the bits and pieces. And there's my one, same sort of thing. My one actually sits out a little bit. Again, he wants his one tucked in. So there's his number plate, and there's my number plate. So his is tucked in a bit, which is fine, that's not a problem. And this one here, it does stick out a little bit further, but like there, but it sticks out the same amount as it does on this side. So I hope I'm not going too fast for you. And these plates that I just cut are going to go on here. And the reason why we do that, mainly for this side, because of the heat off the exhaust. And if your bag drips in there and touches that exhaust, it will just burn straight through. So that's what I'm about to do, is clean these plates up and then attach them to here and do whatever fettling I need, any massaging I need to make that work. Well, that's the plan. And then we'll put it all together, put the top on, which bolts in those holes, and hopefully we'll have a Streamline rack system to put side bags on. Alright, we'll get into it. Okay, let's take this thing off one more time. I mean, it really is that easy. That's just why we designed it like that. And we're off. Okay, so what I will do is just put a little recess so they can just fit in there. I'll do that now before we get carried away and I forget. Now that should be able to go in there. And they shouldn't affect it. Okay, so we've given it a paint, we've given it a bit of time to dry, and we've fitted it back on the bike, and now you can see basically the finished article. This has got the big plate on it, it's all been bolted down. As you can see, it's nice and streamlined, what he wanted to the bike. This side has that little bit of a gap there, I mean, that's because when you look down on the bike you can see this bulges out for the exhaust, and that one's quite streamlined, so I've left that to make it a little bit more uniform. See where it bolts down, you've got plenty of room there. There's your side view, and the reason, remember, for these slots is so we can put straps around to actually bolt the thing to it. I mean, it's never going to be pretty. It never was designed to be pretty. It was designed to be functional, and he wanted it more streamlined as opposed to my system, which I think he's got that from the back. It looks fairly uniform. So there we go. One homemade, quite rugged, ready to go anywhere, side rack holder, I guess. And next time we're out on the trails and we're using it, we'll hello puss, we will see how it performs. But I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a really a good thing for him. He'll enjoy it, nice and strong. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed my rack building job that I've done for Mark's bike, and we look forward to seeing it in action and how it holds up against, say, the professional built ones. So, alright, thanks for coming along with my little job, and we'll see you soon. Living with bikes.